Hi. Today I wanted to walk through a bunch of stuff that I've been loving that I got from Amazon because especially with the new move, there's just been a lot of things that I've found that I'm like low-key obsessed with, and I want to tell everyone about it. I have a couple of different categories that I'm going to go through. Side note, my pinky's like I'm low-key broken, so that's why it's taped, so just don't worry about that. I have a list on my phone, so I'm just gonna be reading off my phone. I'm gonna cover beauty slash personal care because there's a few beauty and personal care items that I've just been obsessed with lately and I want to share them. I have like a little home category because of the move, obviously, like clothes slash fashion slash accessories category, tech, and then kind of food slash kitchen. So just to kick off, my absolute favorite thing that I buy from Amazon lately is these pink makeup sponges. They are such a good deal. I was getting really sick of repurchasing my Real Techniques, like the orange sponge is the type that I usually use. And I was just getting sick of repurchasing them all the time, and I just don't even think, I don't think that they hold up well enough for the price that they are, even though the price is pretty reasonable. I think that you get 6 of these for like $10, which is just crazy. And their quality of them is really good and they last a long time. They don't like rip and fall apart. I was noticing with the Real Techniques ones that like especially when I had my nails done, I would like rip the sponge like without even just by holding it. And I'm like, why is this happening? But that does not happen with these ones, so I appreciate that. The brand is AOA Studio and they're called a Pawpaw Wonder Blender. Bomb. Literally, I want to be buried with these. Next, the brow lamination kit. So I had previously tried a different kit that I bought off of Amazon and I wasn't that happy with the results I got. I ended up like throwing the whole kit away in the move. And so I repurchased this one, which was a little bit, it wasn't even that much more expensive, but I was like, let me just try a different brand and see if it's better. And this one works so well. I'm really happy with the results from this one. It's the CC Lash Brow Lamination Kit. And I want to say this was like 20 something dollars. Maybe it was 30. It might have been $30, but worth it because I can definitely do it at least like 6 times with just this one kit, which is a stupid fraction of what it would be to go get it done. And then in that same vein, I have done this before, but I use a different kit, but I purchased this kit off of Amazon and it is the Icon Sign Health and Beauty Eyelash and Eyebrow Dye. And so I'm going to try this one out. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to tint my eyelashes with it. I'm not going to do my eyebrows. I really just, to be honest, if I want to dye my eyebrows, I just use hair dye so it matches my hair. This I haven't tried yet, but I read all the reviews and it seemed really good. Oh, this one item I don't have on hand right now. I just had to repurchase it, which is just like a sign that like I love it and I repurchase it all the time. But I basically have gotten away from using makeup wipes to take off my makeup just because it's like really irritating to your skin, and plus it's like kind of a waste of money. And so I started using a cleansing balm, and any cleansing balm from like Ulta or Sephora or whatever is just so pricey. So I found this one off of Amazon and it is amazing. Granted, I haven't used another, well, I've used like the e.l.f. one, but the e.l.f. one came in such a small container. Like I used it up within like 3 weeks, like it was gone. This one I love because it's such a big tub of it, so it lasts a long time. Like I think the last time I had it, I think I had it for like 4 or 5 months. So yeah, definitely highly recommend that. This next one is so vital to this situation. I just had to run upstairs and grab it out of the bathroom, but I hadn't heard about these until I heard about them on the Skinny Confidential, but it's a tongue scraper. And I'm the type of person, like I am deathly afraid of being that person that like you can see stuff like build up on their tongue when they're talking. Like that literally keeps me out, and I hate when I see it on other people and it's just not good, right? And so I got this. Came in a 2-pack and it is just a like stainless steel tongue scraper. So literally every single time I brush my teeth, I take this and like scrape my tongue like 3 times. And then do mouthwash and everything to like rinse everything out. And it is just like life changing. I will never like stop using this. I am obsessed. And then the last item that I have in the like beauty category is the Wet n oh shoot, I just lost my cap. Hold up. Okay. It is the Wet n Wild, what's it called? the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Micro Brow Pencil. This is my absolute favorite brow pencil these days, and I can only find it on Amazon. I never find it in like CVS or Walgreens or anything. I always buy off Amazon. I think it's only like $3.50, like once again stupid. I use the shade Ash Brown and it's perfect. What I love about this is I only ever use the micro pencils because I like a really tiny like thin line when I'm doing my eyebrows. And then also this is like super pigmented. The other eyebrow pencil that I use a lot is the Morphe one, which is very similar as far as like the thickness and size of it and everything. And it has like the dual cap. So like the other end, excuse me if it's dirty, use this sponge. The other end has a spoolie, which like I need that. And that one's very similar, the Morphe one, but it's not as pigmented and you really have to like draw on there. So it's hard to make like the lines, if that makes sense, like because you have to like go over several times, you don't get those like crisp lines. So whenever I'm going for more of like a crisp look and I want to like draw in a specific line, I like to use this one. I also love this one for drawing back in my freckles and stuff because it's so pigmented. It's like easy to just like boop and do a little dot rather than like drawing and then they get too big and like, I don't know. I just love this. It's bomb. Would literally never purchase anything else. Okay, so now I'm gonna move into kind of the home category. And so I don't have these items in hand because they're like around the house. But the first one is my acrylic shelving that I have in my vanity like cubicle space. I'm literally obsessed with how it looks. It looks so nice, especially for the price that I paid for it. It's just insane. Like I think it like really elevates that little nook and makes it look just beyond, just like so much better than it did before. And it's just like a really great like organizational tool because that area is literally just like a tabletop. It has no other type of storage or anything to it. So I really like being able to display our scents. So the way that I'm using it is I have Jared's colognes and everything on the top one, and then I have my perfumes on the bottom one. And I low-key wanted to get 2 other ones for the other side to like match it, but Jared said it would be too much, and I was like whatever, because I could definitely fill it up with different products and lotions and stuff like that. So I still might do that, but we'll see. Or I could just do like 2 on top or something. I don't know, we'll see. But love them. Literally want to put them all over my house. I want to like put them in the bathroom, everywhere. So there's those. And then another kind of organizational thing is my sunglass organizing thing. I don't really know how to describe it. It's not a shelf. It's kind of just like a rod that goes across and you basically hang your sunglasses on top. I saw this on Danielle Carlin's moving vlog whenever she just moved into her new apartment. She lives in New York, so she needs a whole bunch of different like organizational solutions, more so than I do living in Florida, but still, I loved that. I love the fact that she was able to display all of her sunglasses, and I was like, I need that in my life. So she didn't link the exact one that she used, but I just went on and found this one on Amazon, and I was very happy with it, and it was super affordable. It also came in a 3-pack. I only hung 2 of them, but I'll probably go back and hang the 3rd one as I buy more sunglasses. And then my last home one is actually my outdoor rug. So I'll pop in like video and photos, but I'm just like so happy with this. It was such a good price. It's really like a decent size. I believe it's 5x7. And it's just like a very like elevated design considering it's an outdoor like plasticky type of rug. It also doesn't look that plasticky. Like there's no real sheen to it. Like I just think it looks really high quality. I think it looks really nice, and I'm beyond happy with it. I love how neutral it is, but still kind of like isn't boring. I don't know, I just love everything about it, and it's holding up. I've had it now for maybe 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and it's holding up pretty good so far. If anything happens, I will let you guys know. Moving into more of like clothes slash fashion, my literally latest obsession is the Free People Brahmi tanks. This one just came out of the wash, so it's a little wrinkled, but I'm obsessed with these. I've had some of these that I bought from other places for years and years, and they just hold up so much, but they're like $30 tank tops. So I'm like, do I need to have that many considering I have those other ones that I've held up? But I found them on Amazon for $20 each. So I quickly stocked up and got 3 different colors. Like I literally love them, obsessed with them. They're so flattering. They're more of like a V, they're kind of like a wide V cut. It looks like very V here, but once you put it on, it stretches out. It's more of like a scoop V, I guess. I don't know. It's just very flattering on like my body type and everything, and my like the type of chest that I have and everything. But the reason I love them so much is just because they last for forever. Like I've literally had some of these for almost 4 years. And that's, I feel like, very hard to come by these days. Another item that I've been really impressed with because it has lasted through several washes without getting like janky, and it's very simple, but it's these Fruit of the Loom zip up hoodies. This is my green one, which is like my favorite one. It's not the same as this one, but I don't know, I just didn't feel like wearing green today. I have a green one and I have a black one. I just absolutely love them. I really want to order the red just because since my hair is dark now, I just feel like I look really good in red. And so I want a red one. But they are so soft. The zipper is just like so nice. It doesn't feel like Fruit of the Loom, like Walmart quality. I don't know what it is about it. The fabric is just really nice and they've held up so well. And I've had this one for over a year. I buy them oversized so that way they're like nice and comfy. This is like my work from home uniform. And so I have this one in a large. So yeah, I order them in a large and love them. The next item isn't even mine, it's Jared's. I just steal it all the time. But it is just this simple like dad hat style LA hat. I literally just like never would have thought that you could just buy something this simple on Amazon. But he did, of course, because he buys everything on there. But I think it's a super reasonable price. It's just like a classic hat to have. And I ended up styling it with a bunch of random things. So it's nice because you can share it with your significant other. The last item is an accessory, and it is these sunglasses, which are my like latest. I always go through phases with sunglasses, but these ones are my favorite right now because they kind of have the side detail that's similar to the Prada ones. I just think that they're super cool, super chic, and like a little bit different. They're not too big, they're not too small. I think they're perfect. I have this black pair, and then I also have the tortoiseshell pattern, and it came in a 2-pack. Now I'm kind of moving into tech things. So the first thing, which was such a lifesaver, especially on my trip to Italy over the summer, is these. Came in a 2-pack, and it is 2 power banks. And it was just a lifesaver to be able to bring this with me and not have to worry about my phone dying, especially when you're in a foreign country and you don't know where you're going. Honestly, if you're anywhere where you don't know where you're going and you know you're gonna need to rely on your phone, it's just nice to have the peace of mind that like, oh, I have extra charge in my bag just in case I need it. What I liked about these ones specifically is that there's a 2-pack, but they're different colors. So that way if one's charged and one's not, it's easier to remember which one's charged and which one's not. But also that it's more of like a slim profile. Like most of the ones that I've seen are just like almost twice the size of this. They're just huge. I like that these ones were a little bit like thinner, like skinnier, and therefore like fit into stuff a little bit easier. It's almost the same size as your actual phone. So even if you need to carry it around with you, you can just kind of like stack it underneath your phone. It's not like as clumsy to carry around. And then the next tech item is this ring light that I got for my work computer. So when we moved into this house, I was just struggling with the way that I looked on Zoom. It was just like a nightmare, especially because of the lighting in the room that I'm using for my office. So I got this, I think it was like $16 or $17, like that range. And it's been really, really good. It has a lot of different settings. It's really strong, even though it's not that big. I really like that you can toggle the like warmth of the light. So that way you're not looking too yellow or too blue. You can kind of finesse it. You can also like turn it up, like crank it up if you need to. So yeah, I absolutely love it. I think it's a great little investment for my workspace. I probably could have expensed it to work, honestly, but I didn't because it was so inexpensive anyways. And then the last category that I have is kind of like kitchen slash food. The first one, I can't find these right now because they're in some bin that we used for decor and stuff, but the brand is called Tossware. And basically they are plastic champagne flutes. And so I use these for Thanksgiving, and that's why I was reminded about them because they've held up so well. They're supposed to be like, I mean, I guess they're technically can be reusable. I've like put them in the dishwasher. They hold up really, really good. But I used them for Thanksgiving last year because the specialty beverage that we had for Thanksgiving when we hosted was an apple cider mimosa. And so I wanted to have champagne flutes, and we were having about 12 people over. And obviously I don't have that many champagne glasses in my collection. So I wanted to get something plastic, but I wanted it to still feel nice and not chintzy. And so these ones I was super, super happy with. They're great for any event or gathering party where you're going to have more people than you have like real glasses. I just think that they're a great little solve for things like that. I think it would also be cute to include if you wanted to like customize them, put like letter stickers on them. I'm in like wedding planning mode, so I'm like, oh, maybe I can get something similar and put them in my like bridesmaid proposal boxes or whatever. I think that they're really cute and really affordable and are actually really great quality. In the same vein of Thanksgiving, one of the things that was a big hit when we hosted Thanksgiving was whenever we were doing to-go plates, whenever people were making their plates to take home, I had stocked up on these on Amazon. They're sold as meal prep containers, but I just use them kind of as like takeout containers. So that way each person can make their own box, and it felt uniform and people weren't like putting tin foil over paper plates and stuff like that. I didn't want to have that. And what's nice about these two is that they actually are microwave safe, which is kind of crazy. I've actually ran a couple of them through the dishwasher as well, and they've not been too bad, to be honest. Because I travel for work so much, it's nice to have little mini versions of like drinks and stuff that I have at home. So I found these and I'm just like obsessed with them. I love making these on the plane. Like if you're on the plane and you just ask for hot water and mix these into it, you can have yourself a little matcha on the plane and feel like very bougie. So they're basically like, here, I can take one out, but they're basically individual sticks. And I think it's just a really cute way to have a nice beverage whenever you're out and about. That's everything that I had. I'm gonna make sure I link everything below. Let me know if there's anything that you're obsessed with off of Amazon right now that I should try out. Let me know if you want me to keep doing these, if you enjoyed it. And definitely let me know what your Amazon favorites are in the comments. Thank you, love you.
Ten toes in